So as you guys can see, no surprise here. Jake Paul versus Hasim Rahman Jr. It's official. Tommy Fury has once again backed out from the fight. I'm honestly convinced he has no interest for this fight. Tommy Fury. If you go on social media, they had a little exchange after this fight was officially announced. Uh, Jake Paul responded to Tommy Fury. Tommy Fury said that he couldn't, that he's talking to his lawyers, this and that he wants to fight in a neutral country for both fight, a country that both fighters can enter, uh, saying that it can happen anytime, any place, anywhere. And then Jake Paul responded, saying that, and I quote, it reads, "I'm confident you are a scared little boy who doesn't want to fight or understand business. I will pay you $500,000 to fight me in the UK. I will do it shortly after August 6th. You accept?" And $500,000 is a good amount of money, if you ask me. A lot of people would love to get a $500,000 paycheck, within their first 15 fights. Not many fighters have that type of offer given to them. And then Tommy Fury went on to reply saying, I quote, it reads, "I wouldn't get out of bed to fight you for $500,000. Let me know when you're ready to have a serious conversation." And I'm reading this and I'm like, bro, Jake Paul is considered a YouTuber. A lot of people don't consider him a real boxer, and yet here you are being offered $500,000 to fight a YouTuber, and you won't get out of bed to do that. It's either Tommy Fury gets a lot more bigger offers to fight and gets paid tons of money, and he sees $500,000 as pennies, or he's simply scared. And in my opinion, I think he's scared to lose to a YouTuber. I think he's scared to lose to Jake Paul. And might as well cash out if he can. You know what I mean? Might as well get paid $2 million, $1 million to lose to Jake Paul instead of $500,000. I honestly think he's scared to lose to Jake Paul. I don't think he's confident enough to beat him. And I've always said that I think Jake Paul beats Tommy Fury. I never really thought highly of Tommy Fury. I just can't see what people see. I don't understand why people think Tommy Fury is that good. Maybe it's just wishful thinking. Maybe because he's a Fury. I don't know. But, some people think he could beat Jake Paul. I don't think so. But anyway, Jake Paul has announced this fight now. If you follow Jake Paul on social media, he officially announced it. It reads, bigger, stronger, more experienced, KO power. But it doesn't matter. They don't have my heart, don't have my drive, and definitely don't have my team. August 6th, I'm showing the world that Jake Paul is a bad motherfucker. Press conference and ticket on sale Tuesday, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. So yeah, like I said, the fight's official now. Jake Paul, it will be his 6th professional fight coming off the knockout win against Tyron Woodley in the rematch. This fight will be at 200 pounds. Hasim Rahman fights at 200 plus pounds. His last fight was at 224 against James McKenzie Morrison, who is the son of Tommy Morrison. He ended up getting stopped in that fight in the 5th round. He was winning the fight, but yeah, he Morrison was just too explosive for him, and it'll be interesting to see how he'll do against Jake Paul. In my opinion, Hasim Rahman is a more dangerous fighter than Tommy Fury, in my opinion, for sure. No doubt in my mind, a more dangerous fighter. I think this is a more competitive fight than Tommy Fury. Rahman is also the son of former world champion in Hasim Rahman, obviously, senior, from Baltimore, Maryland. Both fighters from Baltimore, Maryland. Hasim Rahman retired back in 2014. He defeated Lennox Lewis all the way back. What year was that? When did that happen? All the way in 2001. Pulled off that big upset win in South Africa, but he ended up losing the belt in the rematch. And he went on to fight a lot of big names: Evander Holyfield, David Tua, James Toney, twice Vladimir Klitschko, Alexander Povetkin. He's been there some big names, lost 9 fights in his pro career, and I see some people saying, "Oh, his dad was just decent." No, 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 no. His dad was a world class fighter. His dad was a world class fighter. He was a world champion for a reason, and he's fought these big names for a reason. He pulled off that big upset win for a reason, because he's a world class fighter. Obviously, that's Junior's dad, not Junior himself. I mean, Junior, he probably didn't get, he didn't get the good side of the genes, to be honest. But he does have decent skills enough, at least better in my opinion compared to Tommy Fury. I don't know. Maybe I'm a little biased because I'm from Maryland. Rahman's from Maryland, but we'll see. Anyway, tune in August 6th. I'm still not buying it, honestly. If I know somebody, if one of my cousins is willing to buy it, I'd probably buy it if they pay me back. But I'll be working that weekend. I probably won't be calling off. I don't think it's worth calling off to see Jake Paul, but we'll see. We'll see. Let me know your thoughts and comments. Thanks for listening and watching, and like always, have a great day. All right, thanks.